I'm so glad that you are joining me today on Serenity Before Sunrise. I am Sophia Antoine, and I am so glad to be on this journaling journey with you. Now, today, in the vein of listening, we are talking about self-disclosure. Get your pads and your pencils out because although short, we're going to talk about the benefits of self-disclosure. Now, do you disclose things about yourself to other people? So write that down. Are you telling people about yourself? Now, people come and talk to you, but are you talking to others too? Because this communication thing, this listening thing is a two-way street. You have to allow people to listen to you. Are you open? Are you honest about telling people about yourself? Not just taking in all the information, because it could easily be seen as she just want to know all my business and isn't sharing anything about herself. Now, while relationships, they take time to build, as they should, you also have to divulge information about yourself. And a lot of us don't, me included, sometimes give out a lot of information about yourself simply because you don't want to endure rejection. That is a hard pain to endure, is because something you like or something you dislike will cause someone to dislike you. And lots of times you can't help it. That's just the way you're wired. That's just the way you're built. Totally fine. But there are people that are out there that will love you regardless, that will be okay with it. Maybe they won't want to be involved in whatever it is if it doesn't appeal to them. But being honest about who you are is the epitome of authentic wellness. You have to love yourself deeply, really and truly, and be okay with it. Being okay with it is authentic wellness, because whether they reject you or not, you're still okay because you love yourself. It's the culmination of self-esteem, self-worth, self-love, being your true self regardless if they like you or not. They don't have to like you, but they will respect you. So self-disclosure is really, really important. Now, in your journaling time today, I encourage you to be honest. Are you being your true self, whether or not you can endure rejection? I was looking for a better way to say that, but can you endure the rejection? Are you able to tell who you are? Now, I'm not saying tell a stranger your deepest, darkest secrets. I don't want you to do that. If it's somebody you're close with, fine. If it's somebody that you're building a relationship, you do it in stages. I don't know who said it. I forgot who said it. But there's level to this. There are levels to relationship building, talking, and listening. You have to allow other people to listen. It's likely that you don't share much, but you got to build a community. You got to build a tribe of people around you so they can support you, so you can be honest about why you're struggling. A lot of the reasons that we're not, that people aren't sharing much about themselves is because they don't want people to know that they're struggling. I struggle with things. I may not struggle with the same things you do, and that's okay, because we can come together and talk about them, and I can tell you my best practices, you can tell me your best practices, and we can hold each other up and hold each other accountable for implementing those best practices. But you have to, if you want people to feel comfortable talking to you, divulge some things about yourself. Little things at first, and as the relationship goes on, we can build on it. So in your journaling time today, write down what would make you comfortable in divulging, or what keeps you from divulging things about yourself, disclosing things about yourself. Even if they're the smallest things, you may think it's weird. One weird thing about me, and I don't know if anybody else, it happens to anybody else, but I will refuse to wet one hand if I can't wet the other because it's uneven. Self-disclosure. I don't know y'all like that, so I'm telling you like surface level stuff. But If you ever join one of my master classes, if you ever coach with me, trust me, I got some weird stuff going on too. Things that I eat, the way that I sleep, stuff like that. You're not alone. But yeah, I can't wet one hand and not wet the other. I just won't. I'm weird like that. But I'm okay with it. It's me. It is what it is. Do you love me any less? You better not say no. But there's just different weird things that I don't realize that I do, that I think it's normal for me, but it may not be normal for you or normal for another person. And it's okay, but I am so okay with it. It is what it is. So go ahead and get your journaling on. Clear your heart, clear your mind. Have a fantastic day or whatever time of day. Sleep well if this is at night for you. And I'll see you in the next video.